We live surrounded by patterns we no longer see, faces we pass every day, words repeated 1,000 times, gestures so familiar they become invisible. Observation, the most human of all powers, has been dulled by routine. But we don't see, but we don't listen. The world is still whispering, but we forgot how to notice. The question is, when did we stop seeing? Most people call this attention, but it's something deeper. True observation isn't just watching, it's merging, allowing reality to pierce your perception until it reveals its hidden architecture. Every person, every silence, every shadow carries meaning. Yet most of us live in a self-made fog, addicted to speed, mistaking movement for understanding. We scroll, consume, react, but never awaken to the invisible web of cause and effect connecting everything. You can feel it when you slow down. The pattern behind coincidences, the strange synchronicity of thoughts aligning with events, the way your energy shifts when you enter a room. These aren't mystical, they're glimpses of reality seen without filters. Observation awakens when you stop projecting and start perceiving. When you stop trying to control and simply witness, there's a quiet revolution in awareness that happens when you do. You begin to see people's words not as sounds, but as echoes of their inner state. You start to notice how fear hides behind confidence, or how pain disguises itself as humor. You see through masks, not to judge, but to understand. Observation becomes empathy sharpened by truth. But awareness comes with a price. Once you start seeing, you can't unsee. You'll notice manipulation in every headline, loneliness behind every smile, emptiness beneath most ambition. You'll realize how much of human life is built on avoidance, a collective blindness protecting fragile egos from collapse. And you'll feel the weight of being awake in a world that prefers to sleep. Yet that's where the power lies, to observe without drowning, to see the machinery of illusion and still move with grace. The awakened observer doesn't escape life, they penetrate it. They find patterns within chaos, meaning within pain, beauty even in decay. Because when you truly see, everything becomes alive again. Observation restores what distraction killed, depth. It rebuilds connection not through words, but through presence. The kind of presence that feels magnetic, because it is. People can sense when you're really there. Your silence speaks more loudly than others' noise. Your attention becomes a form of love, the rarest and most healing one left. The irony is that this power was never lost, only buried under the noise of knowing. We were trained to analyze, not to observe, to react, not to sense. But the mind can only see what it already knows. Observation begins where knowledge ends. It's the art of unlearning the filters, the courage to be empty enough for reality to fill you. When you awaken this power, life stops being something that happens to you and becomes something that happens through you. Patterns align. Intuition sharpens. You start to move differently, speak differently, be differently. You realize that nothing is random, only unseen. To observe is to reclaim your original vision, the one that sees beyond words, beyond roles, beyond time. It's remembering that everything is connected, and every moment is trying to show you something essential. Most people will miss it, chasing the next distraction. But you, if you stay awake, will find the hidden order behind the chaos. And in that seeing, the world itself begins to change. Because nothing transforms faster than what is finally seen.